Hey everyone, Demonite here. This video is going to be about my Phasecontrol Maya build. So this build focuses around fort lock and crowd control, and it also happens to be my favorite Maya build in the entire game because I just love friendly AI, as you probably know. So let's get right to the gear. The main guns are the Room Cleaner and Pimpernel, just because I like using the former and the latter just always works. You can use anything you prefer, of course. Then the Grog and Slagger for obvious reasons. For the shield I'm using the Blockade, and again you can use any good shield that you like. However, the antagonist does actually not have any special synergy with Maya on this build because I'm not using kinetic reflection, so just keep that in mind. The grenade is the Quasar to group enemies up, which just adds more crowd control and gives you healing with the Grog if you need it. Then the Bone of the Ancients, and the class mod is the Legendary Binder because it's pretty much the perfect class mod for a build like this, because of its focus on Maya's face lock abilities. Now let's get to the spec. So Fort Lock is the skill this build is based around, and it provides you with some extra aggro relief, and depending on the enemy it gives you various other benefits. It adds duration to your action skill, but it does not actually increase the cooldown despite of what it says in the skill description. On the other hand, it also messes with chain reaction, which will not proc on a fort locked enemy, but therefore chain reaction will be active for longer, of course. And depending on how you look at it, that's not even necessarily a bad thing, since you won't accidentally kill your target. Another core skill of this build is Subsequence, because it basically makes everything work. It procs several skills multiple times, like Converge for huge crowd control, Helios for extra damage, which can actually do some work against trash mobs because it's also being boosted by the class mod, Sweet Release for a ton of healing, Rune for constant mass slagging, and it keeps Rack and Chain Reaction active as long as something is fort locked. Sometimes it can get stuck somewhere, and that's why a lot of people seem to dislike it, but if it works, then it works well. Also, speaking of Rack, this one is boosted alongside Suspension by the class mod, which again synergizes really well together. And all of the cooldown you'll have from the class mod, Quicken, and the Bone if you're using it will push things to even crazier levels. Quicken actually only reduces your cooldown by 1 second if you use a Bone of the Ancients, but since this build is so heavily focused on your action skill, I figured it's worth taking over Kinetic Reflection, especially because you're often not even getting shot at. Then finally, the class mod also boosts Reaper, which is always a help of course, and just makes sure that you can kill things quickly enough to constantly proc all of your skills if you want to. As far as moving points around goes, you can take 1 point from each of the outer trees and 2 points from Sweet Release to bring Elated to 4 out of 5, which also synergizes well with this build, but I don't think that's needed at all. So that's basically the build. It offers quite a lot of versatility to gameplay as well. You can just keep killing everything in your path and control the battlefield, or you can keep a single enemy fort locked the entire time for aggro relief, which is also a way of crowd control. And if it's something like a surveyor or an enemy with a rocket launcher, you'll also either get free healing or have a minion that kills everything for you. In my opinion, this build is a ton of fun and you should definitely try it. It's also the main reason why Maya is one of my favorite characters in Borderlands 2. As always, there will be a download link for the save file in the description below. Anyway, enjoy the gameplay of me abusing Goliath blasters, and thanks for watching. See ya everyone.
Kitchen!